Hello everybody, welcome to Expat Finance, where we motivate expats to help them save their money, budget their expenses, and invest their saved money to achieve their dreams and goals. Before we begin, I do recommend people who are watching this video for the very first time to do hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification to stay updated of our latest videos. If you recollect, we talked about the 50-30-20 rule in my previous video. Today, what we're going to talk about is how we use the 50-30-20 rule to create budgets and cash flow. And now we're going to talk about budgeting. What is a budget? Simple definition. Budget is nothing but a financial plan which basically assesses your income flows and outflows. Now, you may think, why do we need a budget? There are many reasons for that. A budget can be used to understand where your cash is being spent. It can be used to have a savings plan. It can be used to understand where the high debt transactions are going, different goals, things like that. A budget is nothing but a spending plan. So don't think that this is something that is constraining you of your expenses. This is nothing but a plan to know where your money is going out and how it's being spent. Now, when you talk about budgets, firstly we need to understand what are the goals that you want to attain after doing the budgeting. It can be probably you're saving to go for that vacation, or it can be you're saving to buy a particular instrument like a phone, or going on a vacation, things like that. But now what I would tell you is you need to create the habit of budgeting in a way that you are in track, that you are in control of your expenses. Firstly, you assess your income flows. So if you're a salaried individual, by the 1st to the 5th of the month, or whenever you get your salary, a certain X amount of money is coming into your bank account. If you are a freelancer or a businessman, you know that by the end of the month, or this much money is basically your profit or your income coming in. Regardless of the case, you basically assess your income. Once you assess your income, you need to get to know what your expenses are. To understand your expenses, I would recommend you transacting or making a journal of all your expenses on a daily basis. It can be writing like your bills down, like how much rent you pay, how much expenses you have, like grocery, utility bills. For that matter, even daily breakup of the groceries, like you buy a kilo of onions or tomato. Write each and every transaction down in a journal. Nowadays, there are many apps. I personally use an app called Finart, the Finart app. The Finart app basically helps you to collate all the transactions or the SMSs that is coming from different banks, and it helps to assess your income, your expenses and income, and gives you a chart. Right? It's an app that you can use. They have a trial version, and then there's a small yearly subscription fee that they charge. But it's something that I use because I find it easy, and basically you can link it up to the credit card statements. It assesses your entire expenses as a whole. If you're interested, I have actually put the description with the link down below. So in this manner, once you start entering all your transactions, you will come to know what exactly your outflows are. Keep doing this for 2 months, right? Consecutively. Once you already have 2 months of data, you understand where exactly your transactions are being made on a monthly basis. And this will actually help you to fit it into the 50-30-20 rule, which I had talked about in my previous video. And when you do this month on month, what happens is you slowly start tailoring your expenses and slowly get into saving some money every month. And this month on month money accumulation can be put across as an emergency fund, which I will talk about in my next video. Until then, if you did like this video and did find value, I do recommend you hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification to stay updated of our latest videos. Cheers.